evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. We are the Man United Agenda. It is the Friday night mix zone. As per usual, no Mr. B tonight. You've got me, Real Says Football, obviously, so don't worry, you're in capable hands, capable hands. But I'm not alone. I am not alone. Tony, long time, my
Yo,
friend. How are you?
it's true. I'm good. I'm good. Just waiting for the match Sunday, but I'm good. I'm good.
Good, good, good. And then obviously, first time meeting Ty. Ty, Chelsea fan. How are you, kind sir?
Nice to meet you, man. Appreciate me being allowed to be able to be on the show. But yeah, looking forward to Sunday as well. Looking forward to the 3 points. I'm hoping, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this guy.
Bold, bold, bold. And this is the thing now. Obviously, you're given the fight and talk, and I
Yeah.
wish I could be amongst these conversations. It was another week for me. Obviously, I went to the game, Man United Everton on Monday. It's been a long, 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 long week for me. 2 week international break,
Yeah.
long weekend, Monday night football. To see that shit show at Old Trafford, yeah. I don't know if you guys last week had Man United predicted to win that game against
I
Everton
think
at
we
home.
did, I think Ty, but you said a 1-0. One of the prediction was 1-0. I don't know which team that was though. But I
Yeah, I
think
think I did say Everton to be fair, or like it would be a draw or something. I can't
yeah.
quite
You just didn't
remember.
have us winning, basically.
Nah,
Have
yeah,
us win.
I thought
I,
you lot was gonna win, to be honest.
yeah,
I was there, and again when they went down to 10 men in 13 minutes, I definitely thought we were going to win. But yeah, it's always interesting. Obviously, Arsenal fan, Chelsea fan, from the outside in.
Mm.
What are your guys' thoughts on Man United at the moment, Tony? Like, what you thinking?
I just think you
Because
lot.
we were slowly. Well,
You were in
we. I'm
ascendancy.
gonna say we were on the way back up, but that's
Yeah.
probably us being deluded as Man United fans in the middle of it. You guys are probably looking outside and going, "Shut up!"
No,
like
I thought that you lot were creeping up. You lot were like, do you know what I mean? I didn't see a loss against Everton, and when Everton went down to like 10 men, I thought, okay, well, this is United's. United's can't. They're at home. Everton 10 men. They can't lose this. And then bam, you lost it. I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised. I
mm,
can't. I can't lie, but yeah, I didn't see that happening.
no, it were ideal. It were ideal. What about you, Ty? What's your thoughts on Man United from the outside in?
Where's he gone?
Is it gone? Ty, we've lost you. We've lost you. Oh
I
gosh.
just I just see a black screen.
Yeah,
You get me?
yeah.
I'm,
Nah,
I'm
nah, but no, no, nah, but it's the point that you made. It's like, one step forward, five steps back. Uh, it's becoming a madness. But
I know.
I'm still fully okay. Fully is a strong word. I'm still behind Amram. I'm still
Mm.
behind what's happening. And obviously we've got Crystal Palace on Sunday, so that's not an easy game.
No,
That's
not
definitely
at
not
all.
an easy
And
game.
that's
And then
away.
you just
It's
had
away from home as well, right?
it's away. It's away.
Yeah,
It's a weird one. It's an early Sunday kickoff, 12 o'clock kickoff on a Sunday, which is a weird one.
yeah,
That's a rarity. It's normally the Saturday slot that
yeah.
game falls under. Um, but yeah, Crystal Palace, no easy walk in the park, so it will be a tough test. Be a good opportunity for us to bounce back.
Yeah.
Whether we can do it, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. In terms of midweek football, have you seen your team Arsenal take a kind of hit in performance when you've played midweek compared to when you don't, and when you have that
I
weekend
would
game?
I would say last season, but not really this season. I
No.
think we've been able to like cope with the midweek and then play on the weekend because I like the way Arteta's been able to rotate. Like Mosquera playing instead of Hincapié against Bayern. That was a good move, and also Skelly playing. California. Yes, he came on in the second half, like mid second half, but it's good that we can have the opportunity to rotate. In regards to that match, I can see, when I saw the team lineup, I was scared. I was like, this doesn't really look like a team, a lineup that we could win. 'Cause when I saw Skelly, I thought, shit, do you know what I mean? And we pulled through. But going back to your question, I think back in the days, yes. Now, not really, not really. I can't. We don't really have that much.
And you've got strength in depth now, which is like a massive, massive situation. We deserve better. Good evening, kind sir. Good
So,
evening. Joined with Tony. And then Swim God. Who do you support? I am a Manchester United fan, and Tony obviously is an Arsenal fan.
come on, man. You see the
Live
top.
in the flesh. Live in the flesh. So
You
I
see the
should.
top.
I don't know why I sound so happy, but I'm done in it. I am a Man United fan. Proud to be a Manchester United fan. Same. Wait, same who? Swim God. Who do you support? You're saying same. That Man United in the picture. And Real Madrid.
Yeah,
Okay, and Real Madrid. So I like what you've done there. So you've got the Man United depression, and then you've got the Real Madrid glory. So you're keeping it real on both sides. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Okay, let's talk about the midweek game. Arsenal. Um, it was meant to be your tough test.
yeah,
Bayern Munich at home, and early on I was watching the game, and I just thought you're treating it like another normal game. You're just making it tough. They're not getting
yeah.
chances. They're being pressed in. Not getting too much time on the ball.
Yeah.
It's routine. It's becoming routine with Arsenal. Going into that game, how did you feel? Did you think maybe this was a test?
I think most definitely. I think Bayern Munich. Obviously, you can see the history: 5-1, 5-1. Do you know what I mean? They've smashed us at our ground. They've smashed us away. So I think when I saw the lineup and that, I thought, okay. As I said, I was like a bit shaky seeing Lewis Skelly, knowing that he's up against them kind of man there, Elise and them sort of Kimmich you know. But I thought if we win, it's going to set down a marker. And for me, it wasn't even really about the result. It was more a psychological thing. It's a psychological battle for us. Even
Yeah.
if they beat us, it was a case where the score will still qualify for the last 16. It was more we need to beat them to show them psychologically that we can beat Bayern Munich, we can beat these teams.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So I was happy with how we played. I was happy with the confidence because right now we are oozing confidence. You can see from some fans they're really gassed, but you can see from the players that they've got a hunger. There's a
Yeah.
hunger. Do you know what I mean? And there's a belief throughout the whole team. And we've also got players coming back that are even hungrier. You get me? Like the likes of Havertz and Gokeres, he's hungry.
Yeah.
Even Jesus, he's hungry. So we've got a kind of again a hunger coming back. But I think midweek, yes, it was most definitely a test. I would have loved it if if we went to Bayern and done that because that would have
But
been
not.
a real kind of marker. But at home, everybody knows that we are strong. But yeah, it was a good result. But nothing ain't won in November.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing at all. In regards to any kind of competition that we're in, Premier League, FA Cup, whatever. Nothing ain't won in November. But the momentum that we got is good going into the match against Chelsea. I didn't want to go into the match against Chelsea on a loss. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and it's a weird situation as well because you both kind of had big tests midweek.
Yeah,
You've had Bayern, they had Barca, and you both passed with flying colours. To be fair, so
yeah,
that's why I think this game on the weekend on Sunday, it's gonna be an interesting affair, because it is 1 and 2, and obviously we've got it in the title top two clash.
yeah,
I think it's gonna be the game of the season so far, um, especially because you're going to
yeah.
their stadium. Arguably, if it was at yours, would you make it really, really tough and like this
I
edgy for them? Definitely.
no, I think if they were coming to us, I would be 100% saying that we'll smash them. We would beat them. But we're going to Stamford Bridge. Yes, we've won there a few times, like a lot of the times recently in recent years we've won. But again, it's going to be a test. It's going to be,
Well, you say
you know,
that, but I've got you haven't. I'll get
when's
up
the
the
last? All
scores.
right, go on.
So here's your the last 6 games, or sorry, last 5 games that you've played against them. So obviously,
Yeah.
the
So we haven't
home
lost.
games you're fine, but at theirs you haven't won in the last 2 seasons.
True, but then we haven't lost.
You haven't lost. You
Do
haven't
you know what I
lost.
mean?
And obviously, when they come to yours, obviously there's obviously a one
Yeah,
0 a beating, a 3-1, which I'd class that as a bit of a beating as well if you're scoring 3 past them. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting. I think the way that they're playing
Mm.
is people often think Chelsea as being this team that they've got loads of random players they've spent here, there, and everywhere. So they've got about 100 players that they can bring off the bench.
Yeah.
But I think over the last few games, they've actually nailed down a starting 11
Yeah.
to the point where you can say, "Oh, I can predict their 11." A little bit different round at the back, but in terms of going forward, they rested a lot of players. Weirdly against Barcelona, for your game against Arsenal, so it shows how much importance they're holding for this game,
Yeah.
and it makes sense.
Um,
It does really make sense.
and Palmer, I heard Palmer's going to be back as well, which
Yeah,
is
so that's an
obviously a good.
interesting one. Yeah, so Palmer's apparently back and apparently can start the game.
Mm.
So it will be interesting. And we
But
deserve better. I don't see Chelsea as a test for Arsenal. Arsenal are levels above Chelsea. What you
I,
thinking?
I think at the moment, to be honest, I don't want to sound like one of these gassed Arsenal fans, but
But you can right
but
now.
we at this present time, I'll be honest with you, we don't fear any team.
Mm,
There's not one team out there that I'm looking at thinking, oh shit, they might tuck us in or they might score more than 3 goals against us because we very rarely concede more than 2. Um, Chelsea are looking all right, but Chelsea's a funny one because, like you said, we could go out there, we might get a draw or they might get a win, but then I can see Chelsea losing a few after that. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, that I was speaking to someone about this. Exactly that. Exactly that. It's like, okay, they might get the win, they might
Yeah,
get the draw, but it's the other games that they aren't going to be seeing over the line the way that Arsenal do.
that's it.
They'll have a lot more Sunderland issues that what you had against Sunderland. Like, you know,
Newcastle's and do you know what I mean? The Crystal Palaces,
mhm.
So if we do get like I said, I'm hoping for a win. I can't see a loss. For me, I can either see a win or a draw on Sunday. But we need to just we need to hit the ground running. We need to show them, and hopefully, I'm seeing that Havertz is fit. I'm seeing because Havertz, Jesus, and Gokeres, I think they played like um a close match, and Gokeres scored, and so did I think it's Jesus. So one of them, both of them scored. I think.
Oh, so are they actually going to be
That's what I
available for
believe. I
selection?
believe. Yeah, I believe they're going to be available. So which would be excellent. I think Jesus and Gokeres scored. Um.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be nice to see. It'll be nice to see Jesus and Gokeres play because for me, I can see, you know, if they play 3 up front, where you've got Gokeres in the middle, you got Saka on the right, and then you got Jesus on the left. That's what I want to see. I want to see
Mm,
that. I want to see that. Do you know what I mean? But I think, like I said, we got a chance, and I'm taking one game at a time. Yes, we're in the lead. I hear a lot of fans saying, "Oh, a lot of rival fans. Oh, yeah, but you know what happens in Jan? You know what happens in Christmas? They always do." But I personally can't see that happening this time. Do you know? I can't see. I
I
can
hope
see
it happens. I hope it happens. I want to be
every
that
other.
guy that says, "Oh, you're gonna bottle it. You're gonna bottle it.
Yeah,
You're gonna
it's
bottle it."
like, do you know what? It's like with Liverpool before they won the title. I was always saying, "Oh, it's 30 odd years that you ain't won the league, 30 odd years." But then I stopped that banter. I stopped it because I thought, you know what, they're gonna win soon, and that's gonna be, and that's exactly what I see with Arsenal. I see a lot of fans are, bottled it, you're bottlers, blah 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 blah. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Once we win it, then there's no talk after that. Innit? All it's gonna be again is, oh, but you ain't won the Champions League if we don't win it.
yeah.
Do you know what I
And
mean?
and with that being said, then obviously, because you've mentioned Liverpool, I think they're out of the picture now. I think
Yeah.
that you don't need to worry about them. They will go down as having one of the worst title defenses in history.
Yeah.
In history, we like to get that out there. Another midweek defeat for them. So yeah, I don't think you need to worry about them. But
No.
the team that you probably still need to worry about
See.
isn't the blue team that you're playing this weekend. It
No.
is the other side of Manchester, our noisy neighbours, Man City. Do
Yeah.
you still kind of hold them at the back of your mind and
Hundred
think,
percent.
yeah,
Yeah. 100%. We're only like, what are we 6, 7 points ahead of them?
hmm I
It's
think
2 wins.
6.
Yeah, six
Yeah.
points. That's like 2 losses. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, most definitely they're going to be creeping, and they like to hunt in it. They like to be the hunters. Do you know what I
Hmm.
mean? They like to be
Hmm.
the hunters, but we've been in positions where
Seven,
we've
7 points. Sorry, you
7 points.
7 points. 7 points. So me saying that out loud now, 7 points. Does that make
Yeah,
you feel a little bit better or no? Like you
not
still,
really. We're still looking. We're still looking behind our shoulders. We still know that they're about because you know it just takes one loss, and then they're 3 point, and then they're 4 points. It takes a draw. Do you know what I mean? So it takes.
yeah, yeah.
There's still a lot of games to play, but I don't have that fear that I did like last season or the season before about them because I know that we've got players that if they do get injured that can come through. Like even when Manweke when he came on
Hmm.
and the hunger that he showed and he scored and the Martinelli, do you know what I mean? Like you know. A couple of seasons ago, if we had an injury with our left or right back or centre back, now we'll be like, oh shit! Like you know what happened when Saliba got injured? The whole morale everything went down. We ain't got that problem anymore, and that's the difference. And that's why I keep reminding people: it's not the same Arsenal as it was last season.
Mm,
It's not the
mm.
same last or the season
And it's a good
before.
point. It's a good point about the Saliba injury. Obviously, everyone probably thought that would be the Gabriel situation this time
Yeah,
round.
yeah,
And Hincapié's coming into the team, looked incredible. Mascara looking
yeah,
incredible, not looking out of place whatsoever. You still got Ben White if you need to
exactly.
to dawn on him, but obviously he's not going to get any game time because you've got arguably the best right back in the world right now playing.
Yeah,
So and then obviously left back Calafiori gets some rest because you played
yeah,
Skelly the other day. So I think it does come down to the defense, and obviously, Man City had that game against Newcastle, and they slipped up,
yeah,
and they're starting to give me the feeling like they might do what Chelsea have done, if that makes sense. Like, oh, they could get a game win off you, but then
yeah,
they're getting these silly little losses here and
yeah,
there,
yeah,
whereas you probably won't do that over a cumulative amount of games.
yeah.
Um, so I get it. I think that steady 7 point gap you've got is kind of probably more reassuring for you.
Yeah,
Um,
it's nice. It's nice having that little breathing space, but it's just again for me. I take one game at a time. I don't fall into what all of these pundits are saying. It's Arsenal's, and my mates are texting me, "Oh, book your parade, book your time off, book the parade." I'm like, I'm not listening to none of that noise. I'm not
mm,
listening to it. I'm like taking one game at a time. Like every time we win, I'll be like, right, great, fantastic. Yeah, we beat Spurs. Give them a little banner, then we move on. Let's
are
not.
you doing that though? Are you
I,
doing that? Like, are you? So you're doing the banter, obviously, because it's
mm,
Spurs and whatnot. You've just mentioned it, but are you taking it away from like, oh, we're gonna win? Have you said it yet? Have you said it to yourself yet?
I
We're gonna win the
well,
league.
I said from the start of the season, even when we first done this season, I said we're winning something.
Mm.
What
Yeah,
that something is?
but you didn't want to come out and say the Premier League.
No, because I don't know what it is. I'll be honest with you. I know we're winning something, but I do not know what that something is.
Okay.
I don't know what that something is, but I know we're winning something this season. Like I said, it's like there's just a difference. There's a hunger. There's a belief going from top to bottom with us, and
Mhm.
things are gelling. And the more we play together, the better we're getting. Even Gokres, let's face it, he's still adjusting. He still hasn't really got to the heights where he could get to. We haven't even seen Gokres, Saka, and Jesus play, or we haven't even seen Havertz come on, or they might even switch it up and do a 4-4-2, have Havertz and Gokres up front.
Does he get back into the team?
Havertz,
No, Yakers.
I believe so. Yeah,
No, he
I, bel
will, but it's not gonna. It's
I
not
think
like a straight into the team, is it? Like he does.
I think because you got to remember we had Marino up top. We play
Yeah,
Marino up top,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think if he's fit on Sunday, he starts. He
Oh wow.
starts.
Okay, okay. It's
He
weird
starts.
because you've got Marino. He's like a centre mid for you that plays up front,
He's
but
such an intelligent player.
he's like Spain's best striker when he
Yeah,
plays for Spain. He keeps scoring goals. It's incredible. It gives
it's
me Lampard vibes, like those
yeah,
late kind of movements into the box, and then he's a brilliant finish. He's probably your best finisher,
yeah.
like
It's
weirdly.
amazing what he does and how he sees football, how he plays football. But
Um,
again, we just need to win something. We need to win something this season because if we win the league this season, then it's going to be a problem moving forward for other
one
teams.
question I wanted to ask you, and I
Hmm.
think my opinion's changed on it, is if Arsenal don't win the league,
Mm.
would you still think Arteta? It's not. He has to go because from the outside in, I would feel wrong. Like, I'd hope you'd sack him if that makes sense. But I think
Yeah.
he's done enough. I think if you don't win it, I would it be classed as a bottle? Probably, but I don't think it's enough to then go
No,
get rid of him.
it's true. I don't like, to be honest. Last season, I said like if he doesn't win nothing this season, I'm fucking like, excuse my French. I think he should go. But what he's done and how he's galvanized the whole of Arsenal squad, he implemented the North London Forever. People are like, oh, whatever. But when you're singing in the stadium and you've got that, it kind of unites everybody. It gives them, it raises the energy levels and stuff like that. So we needed a song. He implemented that song. He's a new manager. All he's going to be doing is getting better. So going back to your question, if we don't win nothing this season, do I want it? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want him gone because I'm seeing managers come in and
You'd feel like you're starting all over again, won't you? Like,
yeah, and
yeah,
I couldn't handle that. Like a new manager coming in, and he's gonna have his own, views on players and formations, and he may not like certain players that we like, and he may want to bring his own. And then it's again, no. So he's building in it. So we need to start giving managers time. And people are talking about the process, but no one actually like spoke and found out how long this process is going to take. Like,
yeah,
are we, because we're living in an age of instant gratification.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? We're living in this age, so everybody wants things now, instant now. They want it now. And for me, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, looking at it from the outside, I'm thinking, yes, the process, but I can see us getting better. I can see us progressing. We're not regressing with Arteta. We're progressing. Yes, we haven't won anything as yet, but I can see it on the horizon. I can see it happening. And in my football group on Facebook, there was a lot of Arsenal fans that were like, Arteta out. And now I'm asking them, do
yeah.
you still want Arteta out? And they're quiet. They're
Yeah, and they,
quiet now.
and that's it because it's true, it's true, and I'm hoping we have that kind of situation with Amarim one day. It's kind of like I've been backing him. I
Mm,
want him to have time, but it gets to a point where you need to start earning that credit in the bank, if that makes
yeah,
sense, in the short term. And I feel like Arteta has maybe done that over time.
yeah,
And I'm hoping Amram can do that, but obviously he keeps shooting himself in the foot with certain situations and mistakes that he's making. But I think Amram will get time. I think he will get a lot of time, and
I think you would.
hopefully Ineos are looking at what Arsenal's done with Arteta and
Yeah,
allowing that process to like kind of play out. And obviously, if he's going to get the financial backing, it might
yeah,
be easier for us to get to that point than what Arsenal have.
yeah,
Because obviously it was a long and winding road for Arsenal and Arteta, getting rid of certain players. And I feel like we've done that, and we're still in that phase of getting rid of players that needed to go.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, ultimately, it's been an interesting situation.
I think
Um,
he should. I think so. It's okay.
no, no,
I think he should. Amarin should get time.
yeah,
Again, he's a young manager. He's won stuff with it, so he knows how to get there. And do you know what I mean? Again, we're living in a, like I said, people want gratification and want instant success, and it doesn't happen all the time.
yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't happen all the time. Slot was lucky with what he done. He got instant success. His first manager coming in, he's like, "Oh yeah, we won the Premier League." Like he thought he was the done, but now he's struggling. He's
and
struggling, and
we
what
deserve
people,
better has a good point here. In terms of the difficulties, Arteta just needed to jump 7 places. Amrin needs to jump 14.
yeah,
So it the golfing difference is probably there, and obviously you're talking about it now. And then obviously Klopp, the team that he came in and took
yeah,
over. You look back at it and you see the pictures of it where it was like the squad that he took over was like Joe Allen, I believe, was in that squad, and like Milner was still there at the time, and
yeah,
just a lot of like Barini, I think, was still part of that squad that he took over. So it was a bit of a madness. But hopefully we get the time that we're afforded, and Man
yeah.
United can get back to the glory days.
And
hopefully.
and with Amron, like you know, he's building like Arteta bit by bit. Like you needed to get rid of Onana. You've done that. The keeper that you've got is a better keeper. You need to get rid of Harry Maguire. There's Luke Shaw. There's quite a few players that you lot need to
Yeah.
get rid of. Give him
Mm.
time to get the players that he needs. And at the end of the day, people need to remember that Man United are a massive football team. They're a massive brand. Regardless of you not being in the Champions League as yet, you're still gonna get players that want to play for Manchester United. You're still
Ooh.
gonna get that.
Not with Amrim, Max says. Not with Amrim. Amrim in. I will say it. I will keep saying it. I'm Amrim in. But he does make it hard. He does make it hard. I will say that. That sounds sus. That sounds odd. Yeah. It makes it hard to back him. It makes it hard to back him.
I hear you.
But yeah, no, it is what it is. So okay. Arsenal, Chelsea, your prediction for that game.
I think it's either going to be a 3-1 Arsenal or a 2-2 draw.
With Desmond. Okay. Desmond 2-2. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Interesting.
I can't see them like. I can't tell you the last time a team scored more than 2 goals against us.
And that's it. When people do their predictions and they start going like 2 against Arsenal or 3
Yeah.
against Arsenal, 3
Yeah.
3s, 2-2s, I can't do it. I'm like, no, just you're better off saying, just keep it low, a low scoring game. Clean sheets. You're better off saying 0 than adding like a wild 2 or 3 to it, which is crazy. I'm saying you conceding 2 goals is wild. A lot of teams
I know
would
it's
absolutely take that.
I know.
Yeah. What I'd like to do then is obviously the weekend fixtures.
Mhm.
So obviously it's a mixed bag of games. So let's fly through them. Brentford. So Saturday games, and again no early kickoff, which is gonna feel weird. But Saturday, Brentford, Burnley, bit of a dud. But Brentford are looking quite good at the moment. What you think?
I think Brentford.
Brentford. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Brentford will win that.
What's the score?
I'll say a 2-1 Brentford.
Okay. So I think I'm going 2-0 for that. I don't think Burnley will get a goal, but we'll have to see. The one that you might be keeping a close, keen eye on, Man City. Obviously, the ones that are actually giving you a little bit of a look over the shoulder feeling. Against Leeds as well. Dirty Leeds.
I
We
think
Deserve Better has gone 2-0 Brentford as well, so I like that. We Deserve Better. But yeah, Man City Leeds, what are you thinking?
4-1, 3-1.
Oh, so you think it's going to be a
Yeah,
nice,
yeah,
good time for Man
it's gonna
City?
be where it's gonna be one of those matches that Man United Man City want to send a little marker out to us to say, yeah, listen, don't forget about us, we're here. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be one of those matches.
So I'm going 3-0 for that one. We Deserve Better has gone 4-0. 4-0. Okay, Sunderland, Bournemouth. Obviously, Sunderland. Oh, we're looking incredible. Which they have been. They do deserve credit. A really good transfer window by them. Xhaka, arguably, I think I've got Xhaka down as the signing of the season for me at this moment in time, just because of how much he cost, he's just looked incredible. And then Bournemouth, obviously, Semenyo is back, I believe. So that will be interesting. It'll be an interesting game. What are you thinking about that one?
Sunderland are fantastic at home, as we know.
As you know, yep.
I'll say there's going to be a lot of 2s this tomorrow and Sunday. It's going to be a lot of 2s. So I'll say a 2-1 Sunderland.
Okay. I will. I think I'm gonna go 1-1 with that one.
Okay.
1-1, and then We Deserve Better is going 3-1 Bournemouth. I mean Sunderland. Sorry. Okay. Interesting. Everton Newcastle. Weird game for me. Weird game because Everton aren't massively. They don't score a lot of goals, and at the same time, Newcastle are crap away. So I think I've gone with. I'll go 1-1 with this one again.
Yeah, I'll say a 1-1.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Newcastle are weird, aren't they? They're a weird team. It's like
I don't know. Do you know? I'll say 2-1 Newcastle.
Oh wow. Okay. And We Deserve Better's gone 1-1. I think Newcastle are weird. I always feel like when they're not playing and it comes up to the leading of a game, I'm like, oh, they're a solid team to play against. They're this, they're that,
Yeah.
this and that. And then they go onto the pitch and they're crap. Like,
Yeah.
they were really, really bad against Marseille midweek, really bad. But yeah, again, they should be doing a lot better than what they should be, what the league showing anyway. And obviously, Eddie Howe, I don't see him being their long-term manager. I think he's the one that gets them over the line, or just gets them to the line. Even though they've won a League Cup, which is massive for them, but
Yeah.
I think a lot of the Newcastle faithful will say, yeah, we need someone to the next stage. Ooh, Steph is in the house.
Yo,
Good
Steph.
evening, Steph. Thank you. 10 men, 2 barcodes, 1. Oh, fair enough. 10 men. Ah, Steph, it's too soon. We Deserve Better has jumped ahead. Tottenham 1, Fulham 1.
No, I see
Um,
Tottenham winning that. I see Tottenham unfortunately winning
So
that.
Tottenham are fine at home, I think.
Yeah.
But they do have.
They're not that great. To be honest, they're better away than they are at home.
They are. You are true. That's true. Actually, that's true. It's
But
just
I think,
that made them look good.
but I think because Arsenal, I think because we put them in a spliff, they're gonna want to go out there and win. So I can see them winning that. Like,
And they're
again,
wounded. They're wounded.
yeah,
You see
they
them
are.
midweek. They got again hit for 5. PSG.
Yeah.
PSG can do that to anyone, I suppose, on a given day. But they
2.
scored 3.
I say 2. I say 2-0.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fulham aren't looking the best, and I think there's been a lot of talk around Silva kind of being relieved of his duties, so that'd be an interesting one. Crystal Palace, Manchester United, my beloved Manchester United. I'm scared about this game, I'll be honest with you. But I think I'm gonna go 1-1. I'm gonna go 1-1. Steph has gone Spurs 2, Fulham 1 on that one, by the way.
Okay.
So I don't mind that. What are you thinking from the outside then?
Crystal Palace, that striker that they got, that big dude, what's his name?
Mateta.
Yeah, he's a bit of a bully. I can see him banging in a goal tomorrow. I say 2-2. I think it'll be a draw. I think 2-2 draw.
Okay. Would I take that right now? I think I would. But I want to see us win, man. It's been a while now. We Deserve Better has gone 2-0 Palace. Max has gone 3-0 Palace. So there's not a lot of faith when it comes to Manchester United at this moment in time, which is fair. I'm probably the wrong one saying that. It's going to be. We're probably both in the wrong for saying that actually. Okay, so we got some. So that's a 12 o'clock kickoff on a Sunday. Brilliant, thank you.
Weird.
And then there's some 5 minute past 2 kickoffs on the
that's
Sunday,
weird.
which is again it's weird. Yeah. But home derby, local derby. Obviously, I'm from Birmingham, so this is going to be an interesting one. Aston Villa, Wolverhampton. Wolves. That should be. I don't like calling them Wolverhampton. It's weird. Yeah, Villa, Wolves. I think Villa are starting to. No, I was going to say they're starting to look good. They've been good the last couple of weeks. They've gone under the radar.
Yeah.
Where are they in they're 4th. Villa are 4th.
Oh.
So they're no pushovers, and Wolves are dishwater, like bin juice, like awful. And We Deserve Better kind of feels that way. He's gone 5-1. Steph has gone 2-1. What are you thinking?
I say 2-1 Villa.
2-1. I think I'm going 2-0 for that one. A solid 2-0. I don't think it's going to be any issue for them. Forest, Brighton, interesting.
Forest, I think will be. I think that's also a draw. I think it's a draw.
I've gone 2-2 for that one.
Yeah.
I think it's a 2-2. I'm thinking a draw. I'm thinking a draw of that. I think Brighton have got goals in them.
Yeah.
I know it's Sean Dyche, so he'd want to be a little bit solid at home. But I think Forest have also got goals in them when they want to.
Yeah.
They've looked good. So both teams, I think they'll just cancel each other out, and I think it'd be 2-2. And We Deserve Better has gone Forest 1, Brighton 2. Okay, interesting. West Ham, Liverpool. Wow. Okay. So a few weeks ago, I would have easily said to you, maybe 3-4-0 Liverpool. Maybe not a few weeks, a few months ago, I would have said Liverpool easy win. What What say you now? What say you now?
I think West Ham have been shit though. They haven't really been that great. Well, I don't know their last result, but I know they don't. They hate the stadium. They hate Stratford. They hate playing in Stratford. They hate the stadium. There's a lot of politics going on behind the scenes. This is a chance for Liverpool to actually win a match. So I can see Liverpool winning this. I can see them winning. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see
yeah.
them winning two. I'll say 63. I can see
63, yeah.
I can see like a 3-1, 3-1 to
Okay,
Liverpool.
okay.
Yeah,
I think 2-0 Liverpool. I think what it's that gift, that meme, it can't carry on like this, can it? It
yeah.
can. It can. I think it ends. I think it has to end now. I think they will turn it around. And then Steph has gone 2-1 West Ham. So fair enough,
If
fair
if
enough, fair
Liverpool
enough.
do lose though, there's a
Is it Skyfall? Is
ah,
it Skyfall? Is it the end?
I'm here, but
For
I'm hearing in the grapevine that they're looking to get rid of him because they can't take it anymore. Like my cousin's a Liverpool fan, and he's saying to me, he's bet me money, and he's saying that Slot will be gone by Christmas.
if it carries on like this, definitely. They're in that weird situation though, where it's like the man's just won a league,
He's got credit in the bank, innit?
so
Yeah,
he's got credit in the bank, and it's almost like, do they pull the plug and do it now? For me, I don't feel like the fan base have that affection towards him where they would be too bothered. I'm not too
yeah,
sure. I could be wrong. I
yeah.
could be wrong.
No, you're right. You're right. A lot of fans they don't really care. They want him out,
Mm,
and I think at the moment we're looking at a Liverpool that are going to be moving forward without the likes of Van Dijk and Salah. This is the Liverpool that we're looking at now. Do you know what I mean? So because there was a lot of reliance on Salah and Van Dijk and stuff like that. They're on the dive now. They're going down in regards to age and the mobility and things like that. It's catching up on them. So right now we're looking at a Liverpool without the likes of those. So moving forward, it's going to be hard. I said that to my mate last season. I said, yeah, they
yeah.
won it, but what you got to remember is the players that won it for them, the likes of Allison, the VVDs, and like I said, the Salahs and stuff. They're on the wind down now, and
Mm,
they need to be replaced. And if they don't replace them sooner or later, you're going to see problems. And that's what I said to him last season, and that's exactly what's happening now.
yeah,
Do you know
and
what I mean?
it's a weird situation. There's been teams that have been wanting their players, and
Yeah,
it came out this morning that Real Madrid no longer want Konate. So
yeah,
it's just like, they're not doing themselves any favors.
no.
Steph has gone Chelsea 2, Arsenal 2. Obviously, we've done we did the Chelsea Arsenal prediction, Steph. But yeah, I've gone with a draw. I think I went 1-1. And then you went with what did you go with?
I went with a 2-1 Arsenal or a
2-1
2-2
Arsenal or
or
2-2
2-2.
or
Yeah, it's one
2-2.
of the two. I can't see us going. I can't see us losing tomorrow.
Yeah,
I can't see
yeah.
us losing. I mean Sunday. I can't see us losing on Sunday.
Iron Titanium in the house. Good
Big
evening,
up.
kind sir. Good evening. And then we deserve better. It's gone with a 3-1 Chelsea, 3-1 Arsenal, 3-1 Arsenal. So
I really do want to see Gokras, and I really do want Gokras to score as well because Ty, who's a Chelsea fan, he's a fitness trainer. So I go to the gym that he works at, and he's always talking about. He's going past me yesterday, and he was going like that, and I was just going like that. We weren't even talking. He was going like that. I was going like that. That's all it was. Do you know what I mean? So I do want to see that celebration on Sunday, but we'll see how it goes. One
yeah,
game at a time. In this game, like I said, I do. I'm not nervous. Even when we were playing Spurs, I knew we were going to eat Spurs up. I didn't have no fear whatsoever with Spurs. Tottenham, I mean Chelsea, I don't fear them, but again, they're tricky. They got William's son, Esteval, that Brazilian. Like I don't know if a lot of people don't even know that's
he's
William's
good.
son.
He's good.
They got
He's
him.
very, very good.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
Obviously, you got
mad
the
that you
Palmer.
say that now. That's
Yeah,
poor by me. I didn't know that, but now that
yeah,
you say it, it's
yeah,
obvious. It's so
yeah,
obvious. Of course it is. Oh
yeah,
my god, yeah, that's crazy.
yeah.
Wow.
So
Wow.
yeah, it should be a good match. If we go there and we smash them, that'd be lovely, and that would be like, okay, then what's next for us? Do you know what I mean? We still, I think we got to go at yet. I think we got to go at Liverpool. Got to come to us. There's not many other teams out there that I can see us dropping points to. You You know, but at the end of the day, football's a funnier game, and I can say that now. It could be we could play against the likes of fucking West Ham.
Yeah.
Could be 0-0, 90th minute. They get a penalty. Do you know what I mean? Anything can happen.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I know we like touched on it. I don't think that's happening with you this season. I don't see that. And if it does, I think again, more teams around you are going to start doing that more. They'll have more slip ups on you, and I think ultimately that's what it's going to come down to.
Yeah, it's true.
And they do say, like, you know, the championships are won based off on defenses, solid defense.
Yeah, it's
and
true.
You, at this moment in time, have one of the best defenses ever. You know, one of them. You know, certain people are saying you've got the best defense ever in the Premier League. I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't say ever at all.
Yeah.
Nah, at the moment we're doing good, because it's weird when people talk about, you know, VVD being the best or the best player and stuff like that, the best defender. But I'm like, you forget about Rio, you forget about Vidic. Them man that was playing against the likes of like Lampard, Gerrard, and Henry, Drogba.
That's a very good point. It was one of them ones, and you can do this across everything. It's really, really interesting. It's like if you look at the Ballon d'Or winners for the last, so let's say the nominees for the last Ballon d'Or that's happened, and you go for the list of let's say 30, and then what we're in 2025 now. You go and look at the 2015 list, and then the 2005 list.
Yeah.
And you went the winner, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Every one of the ones from the previous centuries were like are incredible like well like advanced in terms of the ability, and that's what it is. You know, strikers back then were
different
next level.
Do you know what I mean? So when I'm seeing these Liverpool fans, you know, VVD is the best ever defender, I'm like, what are you talking about? Could he face up to a Drogba? Do you know what I mean? Drogba loves playing against. If I tell you something, if it was that Chelsea playing against us, I'll be like, nah, I think I'll be happy with a draw. Do you know what I mean? Because Drogba, every time I made money betting on Drogba to score against us when Chelsea played, because he loved it. He absolutely loved it. Do you know what I mean? But going back to what I was saying, these people, Liverpool fans, talking about VVD being the best. Really?
He's making them look silly this season. The way that, you know, they've all said this, and the way he's been defending this season. You know, the other day, I don't know if you saw the handball where he thought he's playing back.
Yeah. That's right. Like he was gonna dunk the ball. Like, come on, man.
And it's just like that. It's, you know, it can catch people off guard when they're making these bold statements. You know, it's taken a season like this season, and straight away Van Dijk is falling out of that conversation very, very quickly. He's falling quicker than Liverpool are. So
it's true.
It is very interesting. It is very interesting. But Steph, thank you. 10 likes. Those that have not smashed the like, what are you doing? Man. Smash the like. What are you doing with yourself? What are you doing with yourself? Tony, it's been a pleasure as always.
Most definitely.
Obviously, you want to shout out your apparel.
Yeah, shout out We Love Sports up here. If you want your kits, NBA kits, basketball kits, European kits, name numbers on it, just send me an inbox. Let me know. Also put in Man United Agenda to get your discount, and that's where you'll find me on TikTok and also Instagram. That's right.
Perfect. Tony, thank you for joining me. I know it's only been just the two of us.
Nah, it's all right. I like just the two of us. I think maybe moving forward, you know what I mean? Who knows?
Yeah, that's it. We don't need anyone else. We can just run it. It's the Rio and Tony show, or the Tony.
That's right. RT show. You get me?
Yeah, the RT show. Nah, it's been a pleasure. Obviously, big weekend of football. But I am looking forward to it. Obviously, no early kickoff tomorrow, people. So keep an eye out on that. And then obviously our games: Arsenal Sunday, Manchester United Sunday. We will have our watch along on here for Crystal Palace against Man United, and there will be a reaction show directly after that. So cool. Tony, as always, thank you, kind sir.
Cheers.
Chat, you've been amazing, and of course, we've been the Man United Agenda, and have a lovely evening.
Take care. See you later.
Take care.